Looking for a delicious way to add more vegetables to your diet? Well, you can't beat a great stir fry. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an excellent black bean vegetable stir fry with tofu. The ingredients that are going to form the base of our sauce are fermented black beans, powdered chicken stock. I like to use the powdered chicken stock because it's gluten-free and I don't use chicken stock all that often, so it's an easy way to keep it fresh, and cornstarch. The first thing we're going to do is just rinse off our black beans in some water really quickly. Then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of hot water to our black beans and just let them soak until we're ready to use them. Then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of water to the powdered chicken stock and about 1 tablespoon of water to the cornstarch. And then just stir those up a little bit. And then just go ahead and set that all aside until we're ready to start cooking. Now we're just going to pop open our tofu here a little bit and drain it, and then we just want to lightly dry it off. I usually just use a clean kitchen towel. I do see people getting crazy with drying off their tofu. It's really not that necessary. Just lightly squeeze it, get a little bit of the water out, get most of it off of the surface, and then you're totally fine. Next, just slice it up in about 1/2 inch pieces or about 1 centimeter. And then just slice that in half, and then slice those pieces in half again, and we'll have nice little rectangles. And we'll just set those aside. Next, let's prep our veggies. I'm going to go ahead and press some garlic cloves here. I really like this garlic press. You can just go ahead and press it without even removing the skin of the garlic. Makes it really fast and easy. Slice our bell peppers. I'm just going to slice out the center of it and have the seeds and the ribs all just removed, and then just dice that up. And our carrots, we'll just give it a little cut on a bias here, make them look really nice for our stir fry. Got the dog there, she loves carrots, we'll just give her a couple of those too. Chop up the next green bell pepper, same thing, slice out the center, dice up the outside. And our onion, we're just going to cut them into 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch pieces. And we're going to slice up the green part of our scallions and put those aside, and then the white part of the scallions we're going to put with the onions, and we'll put that in there, and then we'll just slice up the celery. And then I'm going to put the onions together and add some ginger paste in there. Makes it really easy. I'm going to take the black beans and just mash them up a little bit. And now we're going to get all of our ingredients together. I've got some tamari sauce to keep it gluten-free. And I'm using dry sherry because dry sherry is also gluten-free. Now we've got all of our ingredients ready, and let's go ahead and take it outside and start cooking. Heat up the wok, throw a splash of oil in there, swirl it around and let the oil start smoking. This helps build a non-stick finish on my carbon steel wok. And then let's just go ahead and start tossing some ingredients in. Let's go ahead and get the tofu in first. I'm going to fry it up on one side and then on the other, just to form a very light crispiness to the outside of the tofu. And then we'll just set those aside, and we're going to add those back in at the end. Next, we're going to go ahead and toss in our onions and our ginger and stir fry that up a little bit. Go ahead and toss in the garlic now. Adding in the garlic a little bit later just to make sure it doesn't burn, because garlic will burn really fast in a hot pan like this. And just give that a quick stir fry and add in our black bean paste. Mix that up. We just want to get that slightly caramelized as we cook it in there with the onions and the ginger and the garlic. And now we're ready to toss in our vegetables. Toss that in. Give it a good quick stir fry here. I'd say 3 to 4 minutes maybe of stir frying it, just so the vegetables get slightly soft. But I really like my vegetables to have a nice crisp to them when I'm eating them, so I don't really want them to get too soft. Then we're going to add in the chicken stock. Mix that up really good, and that's going to sort of form the base of our sauce. Then we'll give it a squirt of the dry sherry around the outside there. It's going to caramelize the dry sherry around the outside, give it a really nice flavor. We'll do the same thing with our soy sauce here. Add back in the tofu. Stir that all up real gently so we don't break the tofu. And then finally add in our scallions and our cornstarch slurry. And again, just give that a nice gentle mix so we don't break up the tofu. just want to stir it up until we get that nice gleamy glistening from the liquids that we put in there mixed in with the cornstarch, coating our entire meal. And now there we've got it, a beautiful and delicious vegetarian, gluten-free vegetable stir fry, black bean sauce with tofu. Yum.